we ever talking about memes, or are memes ever present in our culture? In this TED Talk, I'm going to. No.
In this talk, in this lore unlocked, we're unlocking the lore of memes. Not Heather, just memes. Can you imagine? Welcome to Lore Unlocked, the podcast where Twitch streamers spill the tea, share the chaos, and occasionally we remember to hydrate. We're diving deep into the origin stories behind your favorite creators, from their first rage quit to their most iconic moments. Whether you're a fellow streamer or a lurker in chat, grab your headphones and settle on in. It's time to unlock the lore. And yes, there will be side quests. That'd be like a new lore unlocked. What the lore of all the memes in the world. Oh my god. We'd be here all year. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Beans? No. Bat credit cards? Yes. What does that even fucking mean?
So Bat Credit Card is an ongoing meme from the YouTube channel that I work for. Where one of the main guys on my channel, the Nostalgia Critic / Doug Walker, he has a complete freak out over a Bat credit card. So people often tell him, Bat credit card, and he goes like, ah! It's a thing.
I like your chat. Well, your community members freaking out over it is great.
Yep.
Welcome
they know the
Professor.
Meme. They're there for it.
Wow. Doug Walker hates the Bat credit card. I got it. I got you. I'm caught up. And the irony is, I literally have met these people, and I know nothing about it. Like, I've met your YouTube channel people. Like,
that's right. Yeah, that's
like,
right.
I nonchalant met your entire YouTube channel, like, group, everything, and I was just like, hi, I don't know any of you people, but I'm here to say hi to Heather. What's up? Like, they were so excited, and they like were like, oh my god, hi! And I was like, hi, I know nothing about your channel, but what's up, Heather?
Like, but we know each other.
Yeah! And they were just like I didn't say it that harshly, obviously.
Right.
But I was just like, oh hey, I'm here to say hi to Heather. But Heather, hi. Who are you? You want to do a little intro for those that are here that don't know you, which is my chat who likes to lurk and doesn't like to talk, actually, unlike your chat who's popping off.
Yes, hello. I'm Heather. I'm a variety streamer who mainly focuses on story-based games because I taught English for 10 years before I went into full-time content creation, and storytelling has been something that's been a part of our history as a culture for, even back in the caveman era. And I think video games are one of the newest showcases of storytelling, and passing down those stories through generations through gaming is super interesting to me. Plus, I love taking chat on the journey of a story together. I think it's like a bonding experience. I love it. So like right now I'm playing Expedition 33. I just finished Hades for the first time ever, which, holy cow, y'all. Did everyone know that's a good game? No. I know everyone did know that. That was just me. But I mostly stream story-based games. Sometimes I do crafting occasionally. Cross-stitching and Lego building and all that kind of fun stuff as well too.
I saw that your last stream or 2 streams ago was a crafting.
Yeah.
I was like, excuse me?
Yeah.
I was creeping when I was building questions. Anyways, I was just teasing.
What are you talking about? I play a ton of tabletop games. You don't need to pressure me to play tabletop games. I play a ton.
Oh my gosh, do you play Magic?
No, I can't. I know I can't. I know myself enough to know I can't. But part of my thing with Magic, though, too, is, I guess, fun Heather fact, in case you don't know. My husband is a professional artist, and he's worked a lot in the tabletop RPG space. And so a lot of our friends are Magic card artists. And I feel like I would spend more time being like, wait, whose art is this? Do I know them? Wait, hold on. We can't play right now. I have to see whose art this is. Oh, it's Alan's. Wait, I gotta take a picture, show Alan I have his card. Like, I would be insufferable. I'd be insufferable. Just because I want to hype up everyone.
Oh my god.
That I know.
So I just got into Magic. So I went to PAX East for the first time in May. And you know Thor?
Yes, I do.
Love them. They're amazing. And they're like, "Oh, you gotta get into Magic." And I'm like, "Okay, I really liked Yu-Gi-Oh growing up. Like, I liked Yu-Gi-Oh, so I was like, I probably will like it, like whatever, but I don't want to spend the money." And they're like, "Oh no, we'll sucker you in." So then I met Frisk. I don't know if you know Frisk, but they're friends with like Uwe and Thor, and they work for Twitch, and they're in that kind of circle. And I had met Frisk at PAX, and Frisk was like, "Oh, I know like the vendors pretty well because I buy like." She is huge into Magic. So then she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy like some packs, and I'll see what discount I can get you." The vendors like gave her a starting deck for free. So I got a starting deck for free. Ooh, and then Thor was like, "Let me get you a box." And I was like, "What?" So then I have this deck right here with this box.
Beautiful.
With sleeves, and I paid no money for it.
What? You?
Because they were all like, we're gonna get you addicted, and they should fuck have me addicted. I haven't spent any money yet on the cards yet because I've been like learning and playing, but I play on tabletop with my friends to understand what decks I want, what I like, and all that, because like you can make all the decks for free online. And people are like, "But when you play in person, you're gonna have to like actually buy cards." And I go, "When the hell am I playing in person? Like, I don't have any friends in person, and I got one deck, and that should be good enough." And they're like, "Yeah, but when you play in person, you're gonna want more decks." And I go, "You know what? We could deal with that later. I'll be broke later. How about that? I'll deal with that problem later.
Cross that bridge when you get to it.
I'll deal with that later. You just got a new commander deck? Is it the Final Fantasy commander deck? Just saying." And Nasty, also, hi. You don't have to chat. I know my chat loves to lurk because I'm just amazingly amazing and y'all are chilling. So it's fine. You can lurk. It's fine. I have a very big lurking community, which I love and adore. It's fine.
Yeah, we love lurkers.
Yeah, lurkers are amazing. It's not a problem. You could chat or lurk, guys. It's fine. Do either. God damn it.
No one has pressured you to do anything.
Yeah. God. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. I knew this was gonna happen with Heather, and I have no problems with it. Stop changing your mind. I'm not. I'm trying to make you guys comfortable, and you guys. Oh my God. I'm just gonna leave.
Chaos.
Yeah, this is your stream now. Okay, chat. Bye.
Is this what you wanted?
Is this what you wanted from me? Oh my God. What deck did you play when you were into Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh fuck, I don't know. I was 12. How am I supposed to remember that? I know there was a blue eyes white dragon. That's about it. That's all I remember. I think that's the name of the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? That's all I remember. That's about it. You have a Lord of the Rings commander deck. Okay, we're getting distracted. No, we're not going down Magic. We're not going down Magic. Anyways, so Heather, what got you into streaming?
So, as you alluded to before, I started out my like internet presence as an actress on a YouTube channel. And once I started doing that, like almost every week and appearing on a show, Awesome Comics, like every other week or every week or so, I started to get people who were like, "Well, when are you going to make your YouTube channel? What are you going to make up for your own YouTube channel? Like, you got to make your own YouTube channel now." And I did not want to start a YouTube channel. Like, the idea to me of like finding a niche topic and like writing videos and editing it and having to look at my face for that long to edit like a 10 to 30 minute YouTube video sounded terrible.
Yeah.
And at that time, I had just started watching Twitch. So then I thought, well, maybe I just won't do like the traditional YouTube route and I'll just start a stream instead. Then so I did. So I did streaming instead of YouTube. And I still like, I know it would be very beneficial to me to have all of my VODs up on YouTube, and I just don't.
I mean, I get that. I get it. I so get that.
Who wants a treat?
Yeah. So I technically have a YouTube channel now, but it's basically just the home for shorts. Yeah, I just put a couple of shorts up there every now and then.
That's so fair. Okay, hold on. Chat wants to give you a treat, Oscar. Hold on. Cat. Yeah, he was sitting nicely, and then Sparkly said, "Let me give him a treat." Here you go, buddy.
What a cutie, though.
Yeah, he's gonna be a fucking menace, though. I know it. Mom, you only gave me one treat. Oh my god.
Croaker. Heather's 50-part What If Sephiroth Turned Good YouTube series could have been a hit, though.
Oh my god.
You want a
Oh,
treat?
man.
Who wants a treat?
We'll
I
give
can
him
fix
another
him. He just has some mommy issues. It's fine. I can fix him.
Well, come on up, buddy. You got another one from Miro. He has a limit on treats. Come here. You gotta do it on camera, otherwise it doesn't count. There you go.
Oh.
There you go. All done. See? No more for now. Okay. I don't have any more. See? Empty. He's like, what the fuck? Anyways. This cat. This is the most chaotic lore unlocked I've had so far. It's so funny. And I'm loving it. It's just like throwing me. But
the vibes are vibing and it's totally fine, you know?
Yeah. And it's so funny because you also said you're like 30 minutes before my power came back on. So it was perfect.
Yep. This almost didn't happen, chats. Yeah. This almost didn't happen. We had a big storm come through and I lost power.
Yeah.
But it came back and everything's fine. So now you get this chaos.
Yeah. Yeah. It's perfect. It's funny because at work my my intern like literally was like, I can't come into the office today. I woke up and like it looks like a tornado is gonna happen outside and I'm a little scared to drive. And I'm like, that's fair.
All right. Are they from the Midwest?
I mean, she's like 19. So.
Ah. Okay.
She's an intern. She a youngin'. So, I mean, she youngin'. But anyways, I think it was the exact storms that probably hit you and took your power out. That's what I'm saying.
Probably.
Just very, very fucking delayed. But cheese curds, you mean poutine? No, I'm not in Canada. Gosh. Okay, anyways. All right, so you got into streaming because you were like, you know what? I don't want to do editing because that's a mood because same. The irony is I did do some YouTube videos when I was like 12 or 13.
That's fun.
And if you search hard enough, I'm pretty sure people can find them. But you gotta really know how to find them. And I will just put that out there. And good luck.
I love the breadcrumbs. Just leave them.
Yeah.
Leave them breadcrumbs.
There's about 2 or 3. There's one that I like guest starred in. So I'm in there for like 5 seconds. And then there's one that was like a French project. And then a couple
That's
others.
still live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's the one that's probably easiest to find, actually. And there's another one that I'm not gonna say because if I say it, it'll be easy to find. When you first started streaming, wait, adults use the internet? Yeah, I don't. I'm not an adult. I'm a kid at heart. I don't know. I never knew, for real. Yeah. And when I say adults, I mean ones that go to jail, obviously.
Obviously.
Anyways, so when you first started streaming, okay, first off, when did you first start streaming?
I first started streaming in 2016.
I was gonna say, it's been a while.
I didn't consistently start in closer to like 2017 when I made it like, okay, I need to not make this all right, every now and then kind of fun for fun thing.
For funsies.
Was closer to like 2017. But 2016 was one of my first streams. Actually, one of my first streams. Well, I shouldn't say one of. My very first stream. I didn't know what I was in for. And I watched streamers and I thought, like most people do, wait, that looks easy. I can do that. I can just like be on the internet and play video games and talk. And I had just heard about Extra Life. And I was like, why don't I just do a 12-hour charity stream for my very first stream?
Oh, no.
I did it. But man,
how did that go?
Like being like, oh, sure. You know what? Why don't I just do a 12-hour charity stream? It'll be fine. It was fine. But
oh, my God.
It was a choice. That's for sure.
Oh my God, actually, let's talk about our first streams. Holy.
Okay.
Oh my God. Now that you brought first streams up, I just popped that sucker on while I was playing Among Us with friends one day.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like...
Yeah. I literally just had a laptop. That's all I had. I had my laptop, and the first part of that 12-hour stream was, at that time, I was still filming for YouTube. And so on Saturday mornings, we would film from like 10 to noon. So I brought my laptop with me, and we played a board game on the set of Awesome Comics, but like my laptop was just like kind of half folded in on itself so people could see the board but also maybe not see us. It was so janky. We played board games for like 4 hours, and then I ended the stream, drove home, and like played Portal and played a board game with my husband, and it was crazy. I can't even, like, the quality was terrible.
Oh, all of ours were.
Terrible.
There's no way anyone, I feel like, had a good quality first stream. There's no way. Unless you, like, had a partner or something that was, like, a pro streamer or something. I have no idea. Like, there's no way. I'm just, like, I didn't use camera. For the first 3 months of my stream. Because I hit affiliate, and then I was like, all right, once we hit 100 subs in total, not all at once, I'll do a face reveal, is what I did. So I know I didn't have camera, but I literally went live, played Among Us, and then my friends watched me while I played Among Us with them.
Okay.
And we just played Among Us. And I didn't talk.
Yeah.
There was no one talking in chat, so I didn't talk to chat. And we just played Among Us. I don't have that recorded anywhere, but it was probably the shitty fucking stream ever. Because I didn't talk to chat. And if I was dead, I probably wasn't talking. I probably wasn't talking about what I was doing. There was probably so much dead air time. Like, oh my God. I don't even want to think about how bad that stream was, probably.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right. Well, like, I do feel like over the past, probably since like 2020 and lockdown, the like quality of streams and just even starting streams has gone up, because for like a whole year, I literally used to stream off my PS4, direct from my PS4 with a PS4 camera. And that was just like an acceptable thing that people used to do as like a regular stream quality. I feel like the audience of streams, more modern stream audiences, expect a certain level of quality that just was not an expectation for me in like 2016. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Heather, aren't you gonna offer Jetty a piping hot cup of milk? What the
It's another running gag from the YouTube channel.
God. I don't know. Because I started in 2020.
Okay.
And I feel like that was when everyone started, basically. And so, like, I feel like the quality was just fucking whatever. Like, everyone was just starting. And so, no one really, I feel like everyone was just, at that time, we were all jumping on board at the same time of figuring things out. Like, I started in October, though, so I feel like I was a late bloomer on that one, where everyone else probably started in, like, March, April, I feel like.
Right, yeah.
But I was, like, hecka busy because my job didn't stop, whereas everyone else's did.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep.
Yeah, that was fun. But anyways, you started in 2017. So what you started streaming back then, is it a lot different than what you kind of do now, or did you kind of stay pretty consistent to what you do now?
I stayed pretty consistent to what I do now. I know sometimes what people tell you as a piece of advice when you start streaming is to like niche down, to like find a game that you get famous for or whatever that you get known for, and then you can do variety. And I was like, I cannot do that. Playing one game like 3 days a week sounds terrible. I always knew that I wanted to be variety. And it was not intentional at that time that it was all story games, but that's just what I was kind of drawn to. And then once I realized that's kind of, if you wanted to define my niche, I suppose, it's story-based games, but that doesn't always just mean an RPG. It could be a whatever platformer or roguelike or whatever. As long as it has a good story, I just want to play it. I didn't quite have that framing for it yet, but like I started by playing games that I had missed. So I was big into gaming until about I hit college, till about like 2005. And then I did the thing that was silly that sometimes people do, where they go, oh, well, I'm an adult now, so I just don't have time to play those silly video games. When I'm a teacher, what am I gonna do? Play those silly video games? So I just like didn't game again. And like I just kind of fell off the face of gaming for like a long while until about 2014, 2015. And I knew there were all these games that I just like missed in that time. Like one of the first games I streamed was Last of Us. I had never played Last of Us.
Oh my God,
because I was like out of the gaming sphere, I knew nothing about it. I knew none of the spoilers. I didn't know how it ended. I didn't know anything about it. And so then I played like Life is Strange, because I'd never played Life is Strange. I played Kingdom Hearts for the first time all the way through. So I always was drawn to those types of variety story-based games.
That's fun. No, I definitely get that whole, everyone's always like, you need to play one game if you really want to. Like everyone's like, if you want to be partner and you want to kill your soul at the same time, but you really want to be partner, you know, stick with like one community and like grow that way. So unless you actually really like the game, then hooray, you're the lucky winner. Then you can do that. That's what I thought, son. So like when I first started, I was Among Us. I could have rode that thing. I could have rode that thing so hard, especially in 2020. But people got so sweaty. Like they were like, you weren't standing on the scanner for exactly 8.4 seconds. Excuse me, you're the imposter. And I'm like, okay, this is not even fun anymore. Like,
right.
What the fuck?
100%.
Like, oh my God. And like it, thank you for the lurk, malicious. It just like didn't become like, it took the fun out of it. And then also like I'm really good at social deduction games. And so people would kill me either because they're like, you're the killer because you're too good at this, or you're gonna figure me out because you're too good at this. And so like I would die like almost instantly. And I was like, okay, I'm good. Get out of here. Sorry. The cat's being annoying. You're here lurking. Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Sage. I appreciate the lurk. I said thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Anyways, yeah. So I totally get exactly what you're saying of like sticking with one game. No way. And then I went to horror, and then I went to DVD because I somehow got addicted to DVD, and now I like cannot fucking touch DVD because I played so much DVD for like 3 years, and now I'm like burnt out of DVD. I played it for so long. If I went and played DVD, I can get my numbers up. Like I play DVD and it can be like some of my highest numbered streams. But it's just people piss me off so quickly in that game.
I can imagine.
Like,
I can imagine.
It's so bad
to get more into DVD, but I feel like the community is so established that even people who would be like, oh yeah, come play with me, I'd be like, okay, well, I'm still new. And then they'd be like, well, then why didn't you do this? I'm like, because I told you I'm new.
Oh my God.
I don't even know what perks are. What are we even talking about?
I never get mad about people I'm playing with. It's like more like when I play against like a killer and they're just being disgusting. Like I'm just like, ugh, okay, this is annoying. Like you're like sitting there and you're just like, oh, great, cool. Like I'm fine if we don't get out. I'm fine if we die. Like I don't care about that. It is again the part of like where a killer is like constantly like killing you, like slugging you right away or tunneling you right away where you don't get to play the game. Same concept of Among Us where I die right away so I don't play the game. But in Dead by Daylight, I die right away and I can't play the game. Like, I want to play. Like, I just want to play.
What a concept. You want to play a video game?
What? But
no.
Anyways, so I definitely get what you mean, which is why I definitely am more of a variety. And I think that's why I've started to go down the realm of Souls-like, because it still gets hard. And gets my ragey side out. But anyways, I'm just side railing. But yeah. There's something else I was gonna bounce off of from what you said, but I forgot what it was. Oh well.
It's gone.
So how long into streaming did you hit affiliate?
I don't think it did not take me very long, but that's just because I had an established audience already from YouTube. But even from that, I know sometimes, okay, this is a little bit, not totally off topic, but like sometimes people see the YouTube channel that I work for has 1.5 million subscribers. And we regularly have like over 100,000 views on a video. And so sometimes people see that and think like, oh, well, so then they're just making it, or like everything just comes so easy. Like I bet she had like 50 people just from her first stream. It's like, no, I mean, I made affiliate pretty quickly, but you know, like just because I'm associated with this thing doesn't mean that I got an easy pass to make it big, because I don't know.
Because you're not partnered, right?
No, I'm not partnered. Right. No, I'm not partnered. Like, not even like my quote unquote full-time job is that, which I shouldn't say quote unquote, it is my full-time job, is that I run the Twitch channel and the live streaming for that YouTube channel as well. And that YouTube channel, we have 1.5 million subscribers on YouTube. We have only, I always feel like a dick when I say only, but we have 35,000 followers on Twitch. Yeah. So like the crossover doesn't happen like how you think it would. And even that channel is not partnered. You know, like,
isn't that crazy?
Yeah. But I do love that partner. If anything, it just reinforces that partner is a nice goal if that's a goal that you would like to have, but it doesn't define you as a streamer.
No,
And
for
it's not
sure.
like a failure if you're not a partner, you know?
Oh no, 1000%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm pointing that out, I guess, more
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
like exactly what you're saying, I think. Because I feel like a lot of people think that you have to be partner to be like making it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And I know a
But yeah,
lot.
no, I
oh,
only
sorry,
had.
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you go ahead.
I think the delay sometimes. I'm just like, I got
No, you go. You go.
But yes, I did hit affiliate pretty quickly because I
Mhm.
just basically had to stream 5 times or whatever. It was just stream for a month, and I had the average viewership already. But my average viewership was 5. You know.
Yeah. No.
Just to like.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I had 50 people. I had 5 people, which is enough to get me affiliate, but not enough for me to be getting brand deals out the gate. you
Right.
know?
Oh, 1000%. No, I mean, I hit it as quick as you could too, because I played Among Us, and 10 people play Among Us with you. You have the people playing Among Us with you watch your stream, and you're there. Like,
Yeah.
I think it really, really depends on the route you take. Like, I understand it can be very hard for you to get to affiliate, like depending on how you approach it. I'm not saying getting affiliate is not an achievement, because it is an achievement.
Yeah.
I also understand where you're coming from too, though. Like, I get both sides of the coin.
Right. Like, I'm just trying to acknowledge my privilege in that I had an already established audience.
Right.
And I am not, I don't want to downplay anyone's achievement if they to get affiliate, because that is not easy.
Your average viewership is 2, if you're lucky. I think the best way, at least for me, when I first started out streaming, to like get that viewership up is just like, I don't know. I got myself out there in communities, and I didn't like promo. I didn't just go out there and be like, hey, come watch my stream, guys. But I just like made friends. And then like slowly they found out I streamed, and they'd be like, oh, sick, you stream? And then they like came and watched my streams naturally. At least that's how I personally did it, as someone who's not a YouTube person. And that's at least with my friends who have had that experience. I feel like that's a pretty common path. But if that helps you guys in chat who are experiencing some troubles there at all. But that's at least how I would approach it. But if I wasn't doing Among Us with 10 people, but
in 2020.
In 2020, when everyone's at home. Yeah, literally, like, my best friend Tom, who was on furlough in the UK, who never can watch my streams now because he's in the fucking UK and he works when I stream now. Or he's sleeping when I'm streaming. Like, now, like, I would have never met 2 of my best friends if it wasn't for COVID because of time zones. Like,
yeah.
But anyways, barnacles. Oh, I had to do what were we talking about though? Affiliate?
Yeah.
Oh, partnerships. Like the average viewership, partner. Oh, affiliate. Boom. Okay, I'm here.
You're here.
One thing that like constantly, and we've talked about in this other episodes, but I just want to say it because there's new audiences like every time we talk through these, is that like there are people who are consistently telling me this that are partners, is that they made more money when they were affiliate. So like even though people are like, wow, I really want to be partner because I'm gonna make more money, like that's not necessarily true. Like I know numerous partners who said that they made more money as affiliate, and when like they were kind of like thinking back on it and trying to figure out why that might be, the thought process was kind of like, oh hey, maybe it's because, or at least their thought is, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not, or that person's not a small streamer anymore because they're a partner, not or they're partnered now, so they're not a small streamer, so they don't need my support anymore. So then they don't like sub or whatever, and so then they don't like, you know, get the subs as much. And there's only so many brand deals you can get as a partnered streamer. And then also on top of that, people will be like, oh, you're partnered, you don't need my like lurk anymore, and like people will stop. And so like that's where it's like, ooh, especially if you do a partner push. Like partner pushes are, that's where a lot of people will be like, don't do partner pushes, because you're gonna drop. Like people who partner push usually will be around like 85 to 90, and then they'll drop to like 40, 50.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oof.
I've definitely heard that before too, that they're now finding that partner pushes are not necessarily effective.
Yeah.
Because once they hit the goal, people go, yay, we hit the goal. Okay. Bye. I'll never see you again.
Yeah. And I'm just like, oof. Like that would hurt.
Yeah.
Like my soul. It would just hurt my soul. Like I feel like, oh shit. Oh man. So yeah. But anyways, wow. Okay. It's been an hour. We've only gone through 3 of my questions. Okay, well, so anyway. So in general, right, we all stream. I feel like we all have like various different reasons why we stream. Like I kind of started streaming in I started streaming in 2020 because like because I was like, hey, you know, this seems like fun, I want to make some more friends, blah blah. But I continue to stream now because I just feel like a lot of people are lacking like connection in the world, because it's just a lonely place in the world and we're not able to connect as much. Because honestly, technology, as much as it provides opportunity to connect, also creates an epidemic of loneliness, I feel like. And so I stream to kind of help maybe create a little area to connect, kind of thing. What do you say, or what do you think kind of is like your like core reason that you kind of stream? Like, what do you
I love streaming because it feels so community based. If I wanted to just make content, I would have just done YouTube. But there's something that is just so connecting about having the live experience of being able to respond in real time to a person who's in chat, and then that really helps build community on and off stream. So I know a lot of people say that, but I do think that's just truly what makes streaming special, is it feels so community based. And I mean, I guess it can be as community based as you want it to be. You could be a bigger streamer who only focuses on one game and doesn't really interact with the community anymore. But I feel like that's at the core and heart of it. What brings me back to streaming every time is just knowing that there's a community of people who are there for me and there for each other, and we can chat and hang out, and I don't know. I love the community.
I think Oscar agrees, because he jumped up and is meowing multiple times and now biting me. Ow. And she chats for 30 minutes. Ow. Oh my god. This actually really hurts. Why are you doing this to me?
That is true, Macbeth. I'm just like hanging out, and it's like, oops, we should probably play this game. Right.
As we literally actually started this stream talking for 30 minutes about memes and not talking about at all what we were gonna talk about. It's fine. It's totally fine. Totally fine. We're totally not a room full of detention kids all grown up hanging out with the teacher. Oh my god. That's so true.
Yeah. Well, I always say in a non-derogatory way, okay, chat knows I don't mean this in a bad way, but there is not much difference between a Twitch chat and running a classroom of 25, 12 to 13 year olds.
Oh
There's not
my
much of a
god. No, you're so right. Oh my gosh. You know what's funny is I feel like I have learned, not learned, but I feel like there's so many like ex-teachers on Twitch. It's so crazy. Like, I feel like that, I don't know what that says about our world at the same time.
I think it's just because teachers are used to essentially putting on a show for
Oh my
30-minute
God.
segments every day for 6 times a day, you know? So I
Ah.
can vamp. If I can teach kids how to diagram a sentence, I can vamp while I'm failing at a game, you know?
Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Meanwhile, I'm like, I need a place to just get my creativity out because I work a boring office job. And if I don't do something with this creativity, I'll go to jail for being a creative accountant. That's a joke, chat. It's a joke.
IRS person, it's a joke.
God,
Our assigned CIA agent who is watching us, this is a joke.
Jesus. I would never actually do anything like that. That requires way too much effort. Again, a joke! God. FBI agent, it's all a joke. Did you hear that, FBI agent? It's a joke.
Of course, the phone, right? Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. We kind of talked about some of these because we talked about YouTube, blah, blah, blah. All right. Outside of streaming, what's something that you really like to do?
Outside of streaming, something that I really like to do that, I mean, chat knows this, but I love to sing. I'm a trained singer and I do a lot of like singy type things outside of stream. And it's
Why didn't we go to a karaoke bar rather than the bowling alley the other day? What the hell?
Oh, I would have.
You should have just been like, Hockey, we're going to karaoke bar.
Karaoke.
Screw the fucking bowling alley. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I love singing. And it's one of those things that, again, chat knows. Like, I don't keep it a secret. I'm not like, no one shall know that I sing. But it's one of those things that I do kind of keep for myself. Like, I had thought about maybe doing it for content purposes. Like, when I first started my TikTok, I thought, maybe I'll just do TikTok and I'll just do singing for TikTok. But I don't know. I just don't want to turn something that I love that much into a job and into something that I have to monetize. And I think that's something, especially in the past couple of years, that I've really been focusing more in on, that like not everything needs to be content, and having those boundaries is actually super healthy. And just because, like, I always feel stuck up when I say this, but like, just because I am a good singer doesn't mean that I have to do it on the internet too, you know?
No, yeah. I think it's always important too to have like something that isn't content. Like, I feel like everyone in content creation is like, I could make that into content. And it's like, okay, but also like you should have something that's just yours. Like, it's important to just have something that's you. Like, excuse me, I don't necessarily share a lot of hockey stuff for streaming. One, because I feel like it will dox me, but two, like, it's just like, I don't take technology to hockey because it's just like, oh, it's somewhere I disconnect and like, like don't want to do all that. I know there's people who literally will stream. They'll take their stuff and stream, like going to the rink and doing all this stuff. And I'm like, that's really cool, but I don't want to worry about that. Like, I'm good. But yeah, so no, I definitely agree. But now, are you going to TwitchCon this year?
I am going to TwitchCon this year, yeah.
Okay. We're gonna find a karaoke bar, I feel like.
I did the live karaoke last year at TwitchCon.
There's karaoke at TwitchCon last year?
Yeah, at the block party. It was at the block party.
Are you doing the block party this year?
I was planning on it. I did buy the ticket, but if I don't go and there's other fun things to do, it wouldn't be the end of the world.
I don't know if I want to get the ticket or not. So, okay. So
It's
here's
expensive.
the thing. It's it's fucking, that's why it's like 115 or something like that. 100 something.
There was a lot of free food there last year, though.
Yeah, but
a lot of free food.
I'm vegetarian, so I'm like, how much of it is gonna be vegetarian? Like, people are like, there was some vegetarian. I'm like, yeah, what? A cheese quesadilla? Like,
right. No, I don't think there's many exciting vegetarian things, to be honest.
Right. And then I'm not like really keen to drink. And so then I'm like, okay, I don't know if I want to spend $100 on maybe being able to eat.
Yeah.
And
that's super fair.
not really caring to drink. And so I'm like, okay, I don't know about this. And then like that same night is the Stream for a Cause does a second chance prom. And
I saw that last year, but I didn't go.
I love that event because they have the drag queens come and they do a drag show. And then all the money is raised for the charity. And the charity is not just for queer nonprofits. It's for all nonprofits technically. Like they did one of their nonprofits the last 2 years that they helped was actually a Black nonprofit that I don't remember what it was for, but it helped the Black community. I just know that. But they tend to help a lot of queer ones as well. And so like that's why people tend to think they're a queer nonprofit, but they help all nonprofits. But I love them. They're great. But I really like going to the prom because it's super fun. Everyone can dress up. You can either dress up as much as you want, or like people show up in like onesies if they want. So you can do like whatever end of the spectrum you want. You get to, see a drag show. And then after that, people just dance and have fun. And you can either drink or you cannot drink. And they have like shots there that you can buy, and the shots, the like Jello shots that are going around, all the money will go to the charity. And so
nice.
You can do the shots and it goes to the charity, or you can like buy, and yeah. So it's a fun event. Thank you for that, Jake.
Sounds fun.
Fun event that like I really enjoyed last year, and I like dressing up too. Because I never get to dress up in Wisconsin because we're farmers. But anyways, yeah, so I'm like I debate on getting the black one, but I think I'm not gonna get it. But I don't know. Anyways.
That's super fair.
Yeah, but that's super cool, singing wise. Well, otherwise, if not, I'll just drive down to Chicago and be like, all right, we're going to karaoke bar.
Karaoke.
Wisconsin. American Gothic cosplay 24/7. It's not goth. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, where's the goth part coming in? I was like, if you want to be someone from Wisconsin, wear a t-shirt and jeans. You're done.
Make sure you're carrying a beer as well.
Yes. Yeah. Wear a baseball cap.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Don't shave.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean the beard, if you're a guy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you wear New Balances.
Sounds about right.
There you are. Sings the Farmer's Insurance. Farmer Insurance. Bum 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 bum.
Yep. We are farmers.
Bum 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 bum. There we go. That's what it is. Beer, pitchfork, potato. Wait, I mean cheese. Cheese. Anyways. Okay. Anywho. Well, I think you kind of answered this. I was gonna say, what's your favorite thing about creating content? But I feel like you kind of answered it. But do you have something else besides like the community part that you're alluding to?
just like you alluded to earlier, the creativity of it too,
Yeah.
just coming up with new and interesting things to engage people with, whether that be in short form content or on stream, and just finding, new ways and interesting things to do to keep the community engaged, because it's not enough to get people to the stream. You got to keep them engaged with the stream. So
Yeah, you guys are like children. We have to keep you engaged and stuff. Like, are you iPad children over there or something? Oh my god. Like, did you grow up with iPads?
I sure didn't.
I definitely did not. Who's
But
like,
I'm an old lady streaming. Why?
Grandma Jenny? Should we get Grandma Jenny out here, chat? Oh my god. Have you seen me dressed as Grandma Jenny yet?
Yes.
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 Yeah, yeah,
I was
put it
like, I
on.
think you met Grandma Jenny. Oh
Yes.
my god. She's a hoot and a holler. She's a hoot and a holler. She's great. Can I get an iPad now, teacher? Oh gosh. Grandma Jenny hasn't made it on stream yet this year. We gotta bring her out. It's been a little bit. You're not our parents. Jeez. No, I'm your grand. Yeah. She hasn't been out yet. I don't know. We'll have to bring her out. Chad hasn't. I don't know. I don't know why she hasn't made it yet. Oh, it hasn't been Christmas yet. That's why. Usually she comes out, we bake Christmas cookies. It's usually when she comes
I love that.
out. For charity, we usually, yeah. There's literally a clip of me being like, it's Grandma Jenny here today. Hockey's in bed taking a nap. That's literally just a clip of me just
I love
the
that.
stupidest clip ever. Just do it. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not.
So Crush Redeemed Just Do It, and it's just a clip of me that is from when I first started streaming, basically.
Okay.
And it's me streaming, and it's me just zooms in on my face, and I go, just do it. And that's it. And it popped up in the top left corner of the screen, like right above your head. Perfectly.
Doesn't seem menacing at all.
Yeah. So just
Not even
do it. It's fine. But yeah. Speaking of creativity though, what's some of the, like, I guess one of your favorite things that you kind of put on? Or things you've done in your content creating
during
days?
streams and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, one of the new things that I think we've been having a lot of fun with, that I started doing earlier this year, is now we have a subscriber question of the month. So anytime someone subscribes, they get to answer our controversial question. And so this month's controversial question is a Pop-Tart a calzone?
Oh, yes.
See, you're yes. Look at this community vote right now.
It's a calzone. Yes, it is.
The no's are winning.
Yes, it is. If you toast it, it's a fucking calzone. Do you guys toast your Pop-Tarts? Do you toast your Pop-Tarts?
Most people do.
If you toast your Pop-Tarts, it's fucking calzone. If you don't, then you can say no.
I said no because I think it's more of a pastry than it is a calzone. Calzones to me have like are more like empanada shaped than they are like a Pop-Tart. Also, I do love freezing Pop-Tarts. Ever had a frozen s'mores Pop-Tart? It's good stuff.
Yes. Is a car building? No. It has fucking wheels on it. I'm just like coming in here with definitive answers. I'm like, you're not arguing with me. No.
Yeah. So there's always a fun question of the month now.
Frozen hot fudge sundae Pop-Tart is amazing. You're right. Nasty.
Ooh.
You're right. Yeah, but this is, you know what? Yeah, I don't know. I
They're
feel
real
like,
thinkers, you know?
yeah. But is hot dog a sandwich? I feel like the answer is no on that one.
Okay, that was one of our first ones. Is a
Yeah.
hot dog a sandwich?
Yeah, I feel like it's a no.
I think it's more taco shaped than it is sandwich shaped.
Yeah. But are tacos a sandwich?
No, because they have 3 sides. So like essentially,
No,
when
it's a
you're looking
burrito.
at
Jesus
a food item, you know, if it's like in a
Yeah.
how do we put it? Like a rectangle type situation here, rectangular prism. If it's doop, that's a sandwich. If it's 1, 2, 3, that's a taco.
Can we take a moment? If it's doop.
I taught children for 10 years.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a clip. Anyways.
Anywho, so you're in the Women's Guild. So okay, what first kind of made you join the Women's Guild or be in the guilds or want to be in the guilds?
I was interested in, again, the community aspect
Whoa!
of it. But, whoa, I know. What? No
There's a theme
way.
here.
There's a theme here. I actually did not know much about the guilds until, was that 2 years ago? Gosh, it was Vegas TwitchCon. So that's what, 2023? Was that
Yeah.
Vegas TwitchCon?
Wait.
It was 2023. I went to an event.
Yeah.
And
The women's
Chelsea
meetup?
was there.
Yeah, the women's
It
meetup.
wasn't. No, it was
No?
just a totally different event. It was a smaller event. It was like at Devolver Digital. Had like a lounge.
Okay.
And so I was just hanging out at the Devolver Digital Lounge. And Chelsea was there, and we were talking and vibing and whatever. And at the end of us like chatting, she was just like, you know, we just opened up the Women's Guild to affiliates, and you seem like you'd be super cool. Here's the QR code. Why don't you apply to the Women's Guild? And I was like, okay, all right, really cool person I just had an awesome conversation with. If this is what the guild is like, yeah, let's do it. So
That's
I
so
applied
cool.
and got in, and it was a great community. I don't know, like I feel like part of the blessing and curse of having a YouTube following is it's hard sometimes for me to bust out of that shell. So a lot of I for a second felt really kind of trapped in this like bubble of only really knowing other YouTube creators on Twitch who like started on YouTube and then went to Twitch, and not really people who natively started on Twitch. And I wanted to kind of expand my network and my friends and the people I knew outside of that bubble, but I didn't quite know how to do that. And so the guild was like my first way that I felt like I could really genuinely make those connections with other people who weren't in that same bubble that I was, and to burst out of that bubble and make those new genuine connections. Because another thing that can be hard as a streamer is when you do networking, I feel like sometimes you can come across people and wonder like, are they just disingenuous right now? Are they being real? Do they actually want to give me advice, or are they just looking up how many followers I have and then basing our conversation on that? And like sometimes you meet these surface level people, and it's like I was meeting surface level people and I wasn't able to like actually form what I thought was like a connection. They were just like, oh yeah, let's do a follow for follow. And it's like, well, I don't want to do that. You know, like I want to like actually get to know you, you know, and like make a real connection and a real like network with you, not just be like, well, follow for follow will be great. You have more followers than I do, you know?
Yeah, no, 1,000%. Sorry, you made me think of so many things.
I just kept going.
No, you're so good. It made me think of like this year I was like trying to get more into filming content for conventions and stuff. So I filmed and my camera for some reason didn't record everything, so it was great. For a local convention, I got some of it, so it was fine, and I was able to make a video that, praise the Lord, they were very happy with. For a very, very small local convention, and while I was recording though, some people saw me like recording, and someone stopped me and they're like, "Oh, are you recording for like YouTube and stuff?" And I was like, "Well, Twitch and YouTube, yeah, like," because I was trying to live stream and it was kind of cutting in and out at the time. And the guy, like, I think at this point in time, I was only recording because I at that time I was like, all right, my connection's shit, it's not working, whatever. But the guy literally was like, "Oh, cool. Well, let's trade info. I'll follow you and you follow me." And I was like, "Oh, well, yeah, I don't really do follow for follow." And he's like, "But we could support each other." I was like, like, we could check each other out for sure, but like, I don't really like do follow for follow kind of stuff. Like, you know." And he was, whatever, I walked away. And I was like, okay. But so I definitely get what you mean, but yeah, no. Women's Guild, joining, finding your connections, Twitch. Okay, sorry, I'm going back into the beginning. No, I definitely get that because I feel like the YouTube realm and the Twitch realm is so different. So getting that connection of like, hey, these are the friends of like on the Twitch realm. Similar-ish. Do you know who Scotty K Fitness is?
Oh yeah, I follow him on TikTok, and I just realized he streamed like earlier this year.
Yeah, so kind of ish friends with him. Ish.
Nice, cool.
I don't know what to call it. Acquaintances? I don't know what to call that. Right. Met him at PAX. He was learning how to play Magic with a friend of mine.
Okay.
So sat there with, helped him learn Magic with that friend. / also learned Magic a little bit because I didn't know some of the things as well. Mm-hmm. And then ended up karaokeing with him later that night.
So fun.
I had asked them, like, "Oh, had you gone to like this Twitch party at PAX? Had you done this for Twitch, this and this?" And they're like, "No, I don't know any of this stuff about Twitch." And like literally kind of talking about exactly what you're referring to is that they have no connections to Twitch, but they really, really want to get more into the live streaming and get more in and get those connections more into that Twitch realm because they know TikTok.
Yeah.
That's where all their following really, really is. I mean, fuck, they have following everywhere. But like, you know what I mean? Like, that's where their connections really, really started. That's where they have like really strong connections. And so then I was like, "Oh, I got you." Like I went and I was like, "Here, Scotty, here's Smirky. Smirky knows everyone." Like, yeah, here you go. Smirky, like Smirky's an ambassador. Like Smirky can get you connected up with some of the things, and Smirky's really into charities. Scotty's huge into charity. Like, here you go. And like, you know, yeah. So like, I think that's a very common issue across platforms is like, once you're trying to jump platforms, you're just like, no.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going.
The rules aren't quite the same here.
Yeah. Well, like, someone was telling me, oh gosh, almighty. There's a lot of TikTok people who have tried to go to Twitch and they're like, "I don't know what I'm doing over here." And so like a lot of really famous TikTokers have tried to come over to Twitch, and then like a lot of people have become really good friends with famous TikTokers because they've come over to Twitch and they'll just like become friends with nobodies. I use quotes because I think that's a really bad term. But
right. Yeah, of course.
Nobodies on Twitch. But yeah. It's just kind of funny. But anyways.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool though, that you and Chelsea were just kind of chilling, and then Chelsea's like, "Hey, come join the guilds."
Right. She's like, I like your vibes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like that's one of the best compliments anyone's ever given me.
I know, that's so cool. Mine was, I went to the women's meetup and Coco was there, and Coco was like, "Here, scan this," and I was like, "Bet." I feel like the women's guild though, because you got in the like first round of affiliates, right? Yeah, so we got in like the same time. I was like, I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah.
I feel like it's changed so much. Like, and it's so weird to think like it's only been 2 years, and I'm like, it's such a different vibe.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
And it's not bad, but it's so, like, I sometimes stop myself from doing things that I would have done 2 years ago in the guild. Because, like, back when we joined, there was like 600 people. Now there are way more. We can't say how many, but there are definitely more.
There's a lot more, yeah.
So it's like, oh, snap, crackle pop.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been, I feel like, a very interesting journey of like, I don't know, a very crazy different change. But what has your kind of experience been in the guilds? Has it been good, bad, why? You know,
I feel like it's overall been good. You know, like you said, it's definitely changed recently, but I do feel like it's always been a kind of situation where you get out of it what you put into it mostly.
Oh, for sure.
So like, if you're not gonna be posting in the community spaces, you're not gonna get anything out of it. And if you're not engaging in other smaller threads, you're not gonna get anything out of it. But like, I feel like I have made a lot of connections to people I normally would not have with outside of the guild. You, for example.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think
I don't think I would have found you outside the guild, but you know, now here we are, you know?
Yeah.
But one of the other things that I feel like I've gotten out of the guilds, which has been a good thing, and not always like a direct result, but kind of, is I've gotten a lot of opportunities through the guild as well, where people have posted things like, oh, this company is looking for affiliates, so if you want to check it out, go check it out here.
Yeah.
Or even like last year TwitchCon for me was such a different experience than 2023, because for the first time I felt like I knew where there were like parties happening, and I knew where like people were gathering. Like in Vegas in 2023, I was like, I know there's after parties, but I have no idea where they are, and no one's invited me. And
Vegas didn't have any parties. Like, I knew where they were in 22, 23, there just wasn't any.
Okay. Like, well, then maybe it wasn't just me.
Yeah, no.
I went in 2018 as well. My first TwitchCon was 2018, and I was woefully unprepared for that. But that's a whole nother story. I was woefully unprepared for that.
22, I like packed alcohol in my checked bag, didn't touch it because I went to so many parties, I had so much free food and alcohol. So I didn't pack any in 23. 23, there was no fucking parties, there was nothing. And I was like, damn. So then 24, I was like, okay, we're back in San Diego. Maybe there'll be some. And then there was some, but there wasn't really. It was like kind of wishy-washy. Anyways, keep going with your thing.
Yeah, but no, I just felt like a lot more included in the space, like last TwitchCon, because I actually knew where things were happening, and I felt invited. I felt welcomed, because I have anxiety, and I struggle with anxiety, and it's so easy for me to get in my head at events and be like, oh, well, I'm not actually wanted here. No one actually invited me. I'm not wanted here. I shouldn't be here. You know, it's so easy for me to get in that mindset, and getting invitations directly from people from the guild being like, no, we want you here. Come to this thing. felt just like, okay, all right, I do belong here. I can tell the brain gremlins to shut up. People invited me to be here, and they want me to be here. And like, even when I first got into the guild, I feel like there was a lot of me trying to just get over that initial hurdle of being like, no, people want you here. People want you here. Like, I almost didn't even come to one of the Chicago get-togethers because I was like,
oh my gosh,
they don't actually want me there.
No,
like, it's just
Heather,
me. They don't actually want me there. And then I was like, so glad I went, because it's like, oh, I am supposed to be here. Gosh darn it! Shut up, brain gremlins! Like,
I would have been so mad. I'd been like, Heather, what the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell? Oh my gosh. No, the first one was so good. I was so... The second one I'm still kind of salty about, but it's fine. Whatever.
I understand.
We could have gone karaoke. God damn it. Could have just met in the one town rather than in downtown. But whatever.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Anyways, no, I definitely get the anxiety part because as someone like growing up, oh, if you really want some hockey lore, chat, buckle in. This is called Lore Unlocked for a reason, I guess. In high school, oh my god, I fucking hated this. I remember coming home crying and my mom like, this is so bad. My mom wanted to go to this girl's house and fucking ream her one. So every year, you know, there's homecoming every year, you know, all that stuff. Every year, homecoming and prom, this friend group, we always went to this one girl's house. And we always got ready with each other. We all got ready, dolled up, put our dresses, did our hair, makeup together, blah, blah, blah. And then we all drove from her house to the high school, which was like a whopping 2-minute drive. Not that far. And we did that every single year, freshman through junior year. We get to senior year. And I go, hey, we're still doing that. Like, what time should I expect to be at your house? Like, at that point in time, we had done this for 4 dances because at that time, you know, you did freshman, sophomore, junior year prom. So 4 dances. This would be the 5th. So I didn't even ask because at that point, you're like, oh, yeah. And apparently one of the girls who I will still not talk to this day because this is the one that I'm like, apparently I cannot let this grudge go. I don't know. I'm a bitch. It's fine. She like had like a makeup party, and apparently there was 6 girls in our friend group, but only 5 people could go to this makeup party. So she chose to do it for homecoming, and I was the only one not invited. And so I was not allowed to get ready with anyone. I wasn't allowed to go to the homecoming like dinner we did before or any of that stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. So I like found this out like a week before homecoming, basically. And
a week before.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I went home to and there was also like an economics like pre-test thing I had to do. And so I went home and it was like due the next day, and I just like circled a bunch of questions because I was like crying my eyes out, didn't care. So it was like multiple choice, so I just circled random ones. And then we graded it the next time. I didn't know it was gonna be graded. I thought it was a pre-test like practice one. Yes. And so like I got like a D on it, and I turned to the guy behind me, and I knew him, and I was like good friends with him. I was like, listen, I just got told by my friends that I'm not allowed to go to a homecoming. Can you please just give me like a B-? Like, pretty please, because I didn't know this was gonna be graded. And he like fucking saved my ass on that at least. But like,
Hero.
He was MVP. I fucking remember that guy's name. And he's forever a fucking nice soul in my head. Give him good points up there if you're up there, Lord. Like, you know. But I went home crying, and my mom was like, ready to go to the person's house and just like not actually beat this kid up because that's not okay, but like just yell at her and be like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
And so like ever since from that time on, someone has to explicitly invite me to shit. Like I have to explicitly be invited to things because trauma. So
I hate that trauma caused that, but
anyway, yeah. But yeah. So I definitely get what you mean though, of like anxiety is like, are we sure? Like,
right. I don't know if anyone actually wants you there though.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I would agree though for the Women's Guild. I feel like I feel like there's been some ups and downs in that guild. I mean, yeah. There's been some interesting times. But I feel like that's any community ever. There's always going to be ups and downs because you're putting a bunch of people together, and people are going to have butting head moments. Especially I feel like as time is going on, I think we're not necessarily vetting people as much per se. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, it's like I know Twitch handles that too, so that's gotta be frustrating sometimes if you're a guild leader knowing that you can't even control that.
Right. So that's why I don't know how it was originally vetted. Like under Latoya. I was like, I forgot her name for a second. Versus how it is now. Like I don't know if it was different. I don't know if it, completely changed. I have no idea if it's the same. And it's just that we're getting more people and that more people applied and they thought that the people coming in have a different thought of like what the guilds are meant for versus when we applied, what we were thinking it was for. And that's shifted it, but whatever. But I do think like in general, like I never thought a lot of things. Like I never thought of doing this crap. Like on Twitch, I was like, Twitch is for gaming and that's it. And then it's that's not it at all.
Yeah.
Like, that's not it. So yeah, I definitely agree. I wouldn't have gone to any cons outside of TwitchCon if it wasn't for the Women's Guild. I would not have done a lot of crazy things. I don't know. So I definitely get that.
As long as they're not too crazy, I guess. But I do got to get to a dream hack and a PAX at some point.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Oscar. Get out of here, buddy. He's trying to like sit on the keyboard, so I can't like leave him there.
Ah. Yeah.
God damn it.
The way your microphone picks that up as it passed was just comedy.
It's the hi again, kitty. Yeah. The thing is he's like, anytime I'm playing games and we're like offline, anytime I touch him, he's like, and people are like, what are you doing? I'm like, okay, if I turn my camera on, all you would see is that I went like this, and he's like, he's just like
so dramatic.
Mom, don't you touch me. Hi, Gio, who's my favorite hockey player? Me.
Yes, confidence.
Me. Oh my god. Good answer. Are we on Family Feud now? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry, that just made me triggered to Family Feud. Okay. Anyways, all right. Our last answer is we're almost to 2 hours, and this, I told you an hour, LMAO.
We're just vibing.
It's fine. Love the confidence. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe it's Maybelline, or maybe it's my confidence. I don't know. If you had an unlimited budget, what is something you would do for like a content event? Like, you know, you got unlimited budget. Jesus Christ. Unlimited budget. What is something you'd be like, yes, I want to do this. This would be a really cool event that, like, this is my dream event. I want to do this.
So I started to try to see if this was feasible last year, and I just couldn't organize anything around it. But I would love to do a live, like, red carpet event for the Game Awards. Like, rent out a theater in Chicago where we can, like, watch the Game Awards live and, like, have a panel of people reacting to the Game Awards and, like, have people be able to come in and watch us watch it, you know, like, have it be a whole thing where there would even be, like, a raffle basket so that, like, I'd have a charity and people could donate, like, raffle prizes and all the proceeds would go to the charity.
I think you could make that happen.
I really tried to see what I could get organized, because last year was the 10-year anniversary for the Game Awards.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that'd be so cool to do. And I talked to like a local brewery about using their space for it. And they were like, maybe. And I was like, no, it'll be fun, I promise. So, like, I tried to talk to a couple places and see what I could do, but it just, I don't know, it just didn't seem feasible. But if I had like unlimited time and money, I'd like love to put something like that together where it feels like a fancy gala where there'd be like a red carpet and people could come all dressed up and we'd have like predictions for who you think is gonna win. Okay, it'd be super fun.
Ideas are populating in my head of how you could actually do that. One, bouncing kind of off how Gio said it in chat, you could actually rent an Airbnb that might be big enough to do that. But that sounds expensive. But two, maybe if you, like, I feel like there's ways you can do this. Especially if you'd be like, it's for charity. Oh,
right.
Man. You get that in companies' ears. I also have connections where I work that can possibly do things, but they wouldn't necessarily be in Chicago. It's the only thing. But
yeah,
I have other connections that maybe I can work. I am very persuasive.
I love that you're persuasive.
I am very persuasive. But that sounds really fun and actually very plausible. And you know, you get some guildies in there. You can maybe get some of that in there. Get some
right. I feel like time is always the issue for me. Like, I feel like there are ways I could do it. It's just like, oh my gosh, do I have the time to organize that?
No, that's so fair. Something I think would be really cool to do is like an IRL murder mystery and stream it. Like, that would be so fun. I think it would be so fun.
It's like
and knowing,
well, IRL.
IRL. But like knowing that you like to act, I'm like, oh, and you're really close. And I'm like, I don't know if they say where they live, but another person I know who likes to do things like that is close. In Chicago, when I say close, I'm like, okay. But in the guild, I was like, I don't know if they say on stream, so I'm not gonna say. I'm like, oh, like I feel like we could find enough people that we could do like a guild murder mystery.
IRL event.
That would be very funny. So fun. This is not even unlimited budget at this point. This is realistic fucking event that I am talking.
If you have like multiple cameras and like a little confession booth that people could go into.
Oh my
and, like,
god!
Their strategy.
Oh.
You could tune into the confession booth if you're, and I don't know. That's fun.
I could
That's a
bring
really fun idea.
oh. Yeah, you rent out like that's where you just like rent out like oh. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking.
Cooking with gas here, chat.
Oh, yeah, we are. Oh my god, that's crazy. That was crazy. Everyone comes to Hockey's house. Hockey decorates it for the murder mystery. And then I'm just kidding, my house is not that big. We go to Hockey's parents' house, that's big enough. Kick Hockey's parents out. I don't know where my parents would go, but we're gonna kick my parents out. Oh God, that also would not be anywhere near Chicago's. Anyways, now we're sidetracking completely. Oh my gosh, it can be like Knives Out. Exactly, this is what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys could sabotage it somehow. And if you
Ooh,
sabotage
that would
it,
be
money
really
goes to charity. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that would be really interesting.
Yeah. Or it could be like, oh, if we reach this threshold, like this clue could be given out to everyone to help like people figure out the murderer, or like
Yeah.
oh, if your community raises this much, you get this extra hint, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little extra
Like,
incentives
oh.
per community.
Like we're cooking right now. This is crazy. This is no longer lore unlocked. This is planning a fucking charity event.
A murder mystery charity event.
You've been to Chicago many times. Like, can I say you like Midway Airport? I heard it's scary. I don't know. I always heard Midway is not great.
Midway is fine. O'Hare is also fine. I don't
Well,
know. They both have their charms. Okay, all right.
Is Midway in the ghetto?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
okay.
It's in the middle of a neighborhood, and that neighborhood used to have a really bad reputation.
I thought you were gonna say it is in the ghetto, and I was like, okay.
No. The housing is fairly cheap because it has to be, because if you're by an airport, you are hearing airplanes 24/7.
Well, yeah.
So I think it got a reputation for being like a little less reputable because the housing is cheap, but
right.
that's not always the case. That's a big assumption to make.
Right? Security is never a problem for you at Midway. That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyways, we've been yapping for 2 hours. I feel like we've definitely unlocked a lot of lore today. Or at least
yeah.
And that's today's lore officially unlocked. If you'd like to join us for the live recordings of these podcast episodes, feel free to drop a follow over on Twitch. If you like these, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that like button. And if there's someone you would like me to do a lore unlocked with, feel free to leave in the comments, and also just let us know what you thought in the comments. We're logging off, but the lore lives on. See you next time.